The plan is pretty simple. We're going to be going ahead and obtaining a ton of gems today, or at least trying to get to the point where we can start obtaining a ton of gems. If you take a look in the gem enchants on your pickaxe, there is a specific enchant that causes you to get a lot of gems, and I specifically said last video that we were going to skip over Black Hole and all the other enchants besides Lottery, which was pretty easy, and go straight into Frozen Gorge because that is absolutely insane to make a ton of gems, at least for early game, of course. But we do have a bit of stuff we need to open here in my inventory. We got a ton of relic caches to start us out for today's video. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention about the enchant, we need 100 levels on our pickaxe, and if we look at our hotbar, we're only on 52, so it's gonna take quite a bit of time. So I'm gonna start opening up these caches, and another thing I do want to mention, we are gonna be doing a lot of different things, not just going for the gem enchant known as Frozen Gorge. I still want to do other things. So currently right now we're getting a lot of salvage points, and we haven't really dove into what the salvage shop is too much. So once we're done salvaging everything that we get here, we're gonna go over a lot of what it's about. As you can see, I'm salvaging all the loot that I don't need. I'm putting it right into the salvage all system, and then basically it just gives me points, which we can spend in the salvage shop. So we do salvage and shop, one whole word, and you can get a variety of different things here. You can get a V-Kit shard, which is a chance to obtain a kit that is permanent, a weekly crate, relics, and also skin boxes, which are actually really good, and I think I'm gonna get those. So we're gonna go ahead and check how much points we have. So we type salvage points. We have 1,800, so we can get about 9. Yeah, that's 9. So I bought 5 of them, so that's about 1,000. Safe to say that is good enough to spend on that, because we need to get our skins up even higher on their levels, so I need to get as many of these fragments as I can, and it becomes even more difficult as you keep going on through the skins. As you can see, we need 50 for Mind Splitter level 4 to be unlocked, and currently right now we have level 1 as Shadow Clone, and I want to get to level 2 eventually. I don't think we'll hit it today, but we'll see. Did we get any Shadow Clone? We got 1. That's not bad. It was worth the salvage points in my opinion. We got the Abyssal Relic caches. I think this is like the second best tier, if I'm not mistaken, so it should give us a lot of tokens and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, we have 1.4 Q. Oh my gosh. And we got some pet traits. Perfect. Which we have to use pet traits eventually, which I'll save for next video. That is at least the plan. We got some vaults here we'll open, get some more tokens. A crystal box will open. What's our pickaxe value at? If we type pickaxe value, one word, it tells us our token value, and we need 10 Q to get our first crystal slot, and mine rank 300, which is pretty soon. So eventually we can put like crystals in and get a bonus from them, which is gonna be really, really good. I can't wait to get that. I just realized we have 23 mythical skin boxes that we got from all of that loot that we were opening there, and I didn't know that they were separate from each other. So we had in total 28. Let's open the rest of these. We got 1 Shadow Clone out of all of those. That is sad. Oh my gosh. And then attachments, what are we getting here? I think we got some good attachments. Can we replace any? Okay, so Vein Miner we'll keep. The Gem Finder we're gonna keep because it's a tier 2. So yeah, we're just gonna keep the ones we currently have already. And says this slot is locked. Can we get this or no? Because it says it's locked and our pickaxe value is over 5Q in tokens. Oh, we need 75 on our pickaxe level though. Okay, so we'll get another slot eventually, not bad. And we got some jackhammer attachments. We got a decent one here that we'll use once we get that slot available. We're also gonna open all the merit keys just so we can get all the tokens from everything else. I want to get as much tokens as I can so we can start working on buying more enchant upgrades. How many Shadow Clone did we get? We got 4 this time. Okay, that's an increase. We're almost done opening everything, and then we're gonna move on to the main premise of what I wanted to do. We got 5 Shadow Clone there from 14 boxes. Okay, that was really good. The pet eggs, we got a Masterful Cash pet, which could get us up our pickaxe XP, which we actually do kind of need. This could be good for the time being to get our pickaxe XP up, and it's masterful, so it's actually a really good pull, because I would have salvaged this if it wasn't even masterful. We'll keep this pet here, and we'll use this one for the time being, just because it's gonna get us that extra bit of pickaxe XP that we need for today's video. And we're gonna go ahead and salvage this one, because we don't need that pet. And turns out you can just redeem these pet traits, so if I right click them all, they go into the pet trait system, so when I need them, I will have them in there. So we have 2.2 Q tokens. Let's go ahead and go into token enchants. So turns out we can't even get another enchant. The next one is at at 60, which it is not a great enchant, but I'm gonna get it anyways for the purpose of the video, for the fun of it. But after that, at 75, we can go ahead and get Gem Finder, which is gonna be really nice as well to produce even more gems. It's also really, really good to get that. So we're gonna try and hit rank 300, which I think is possible as well during all the time we need to get pickaxe levels. So it won't take too long. It's definitely gonna take some time though. And the ability on this pet that I currently have gives me caches and vaults apparently. I activated it for the 5 minutes it has for its 30-minute cooldown, and I'm getting a decent bit of loot in my hotbar, which is nice. We'll see what the loot is once it's fully done. I just want to maximize my efficiency with it. And we're already at 57 on our pickaxe level. What? We're breezing through this. Wow. So I'm back. I had to take a quick break and I am finally grinding again, but we're currently at 61 on our pickaxe level. So we're getting close to our goal of 75 so far, and then we have to get to 100. And right now I'm going to go ahead and activate the ability on the mythic cache so we can start getting a ton of relics and vaults. As well, we're also going to be getting rank 300, which should get us another ornament where we can get more rank up boosts with that ornament once we hit 300. But we are still set on trying to get Frozen Gorge, which essentially when it procs, it makes a lot of gems. I don't know if I will display it in the video, but it definitely does do it. I know that for a fact. We also got a pickaxe XP booster, and I think that was from our lucky enchant. That's actually really convenient. It's 30 minutes, and it should boost our pickaxe XP, as it says, and it's at 2 times, so we can get a ton, and I mean a ton of pickaxe levels. That's very convenient that that literally happened right in the moment. We're 9 ranks away from hitting 300, and one enchant I also do want to mention that makes a lot of gems is Vein Miner. It just takes a lot of tokens to max out because it's a token enchant. I personally have it maxed out, so most of my gems are coming from there currently, so it is a good token gem enchant, but I definitely think Frozen Gorge is better. I may be wrong, but I think it's still better. Also, we have a ton of milestones we'll maybe claim next video, and maybe do some challenges as well. For now, I'm just gonna keep everything in my challenges and milestones menu because there's really no point in grabbing that when I'm trying to get through this booster really quick. Oh yeah, and we can also get the energy enchant. We need to go ahead and get 1 level, 500 trillion. It just helps our auto miner, which I haven't even activated that. So we're gonna go ahead and activate it. It should get us our rank up XP up higher with Jackhammer on it, which I recall we maxed this out on pretty much everything we could, so it should work to its fullest potential right now. So for Gem Finder, we need 7 more pickaxe levels. We should get there pretty soon, and we're breezing through this. We're literally breezing through our pickaxe levels. We're already 6 away, and it hasn't even been a minute, and I gained 3 levels. That is busted. And with all our tokens, once we hit 75 on our pickaxe level, we're just gonna put it all into Gem Finder, I think is the best option, just because we want to get as many gems as possible. Here we go, last rank, and now we're at 300. So if we go into ornaments, we can spend the 1 point we get onto, I believe it's rank boost. Every time you level it, you get a 3% boost added on to the base amount. So we're gonna get a 9% boost here in total. So let's go ahead, click it. There we go. So our next one will be 12%, and you can cap it out at 15%. Which is absolutely amazing. And looking through all the loot, we've gotten a ton of gold vaults here, so we get a lot of tokens and mythical skin boxes, which we can go ahead and apply all the skins. Might as well. So we need another 2.5 levels, and then we are good to get to 75. There we go, 75 on our pickaxe level. So we can go ahead and get Gem Finder in tokens. And as you can see, to get all our tokens spent onto it, we get almost 2,500, which isn't even maxed out. It's like almost halfway. So we're gonna go right into this. There we go. All our tokens spent into it. But now when we go ahead and mine, it should go up our gems by a decent margin on the scoreboard, which I definitely do see a difference, a big difference. Oh my gosh. But as you can see on the scoreboard, we're getting an insane amount of gems just from Gem Finder. So plus that and Frozen Gorge is just insane. So now we need to hit Frozen Gorge. And all these gems that we're gonna be getting are gonna go right into Frozen Frozen Gorge right when we get it. So then we can start making some more gems. That's pretty much the whole purpose of this. We're 14 away. Oh, never mind. 13 away. Never mind again. We're 12 away. We're just getting insane amounts of pickaxe XP. And we just got another free level from lottery. Oh my gosh. We're breezing through this. So we're 11 away. 96 on our pickaxe level. Rank 320. So we got a new block type and our mine expanded. Pickaxe level 100. Let's go. Okay, so we can now go ahead, spend 100 million gems into Frozen Gorge in the gem enchant section. And as you can see, we can only get 2 levels because there is 50. And if we look at the max price, it's 29 billion for literally 50 levels, which is insane, but it's gonna be so useful to get even more gems. It's a really good enchant and I recommend you invest in it. Same with the token enchant known as Gem Finder and Vein Miner. They produce a ton. But there we go. We have finally hit the goal. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the support recently and I will see you all in the next one.